Hello, this is a tutorial on how to use the website polleverywhere.com as a tool to teach technological advancements during World War II. There will be two parts to this lesson. One, showing teachers two ways to create online polls, and two, showing students two ways to submit their answers to the polling question. Let's get started. The teacher will first go to polleverywhere.com. They will click on the green box that says Create Your First Poll. The button will take you to this page. Click Create Your First Poll again. This box will appear. In the text box underneath the heading Poll Question, type in the question you would like the class to answer. You have two choices in how your audience will respond. 1. Open response, or 2. Multiple choice. Open response will allow the students to text any answer they would like. Multiple choice allows them to only text answers from the options given. I will first show you an example of how to create an open response polling question. In the text box, write in your question. An example of a question would be, in your opinion, which technology that exists nowadays that did not exist during World War II would have been useful? When you are satisfied with your question, under the heading, How will your audience respond?, choose Open-ended. Then, on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, click the Create button. The Create button will bring you to this polling page. Now that you have created your polling question, it is time for student participation. Have this page up on your smartboard so that your students can see it. Read over the question together. Students will submit their answers one of two ways, either through text or through computer. If the student chooses to text their answer, they will simply text the code given, in this case, number 29799, and their message to 780-800-5606. On my cell phone, I texted 29799 drones to the number, and in less than 5 seconds, it showed up on the polling page. And remember to mention, texting is free. If the students choose the computer option, they will open the website www.polleverywhere.com/vote. This webpage will pop up. In the text box under the heading Web Response, the student will type in the code and the answer from the polling page, as shown. In this case, students will type in the number 29799 and their response. For example, iPods. Back on the polling page, the student's response will appear. Students are allowed to respond more than once. If an inappropriate or undesired answer appears on the screen, the teacher can remove it by clicking Clear Response on the right-hand side of the screen. I will now show you an example of a way to create a multiple-choice polling question. Start by returning to the first page and clicking the Create Your First Poll box again. It will bring you back to this box. In the text box under the heading Poll Question, type in the multiple-choice question you would like to ask the class. For example, in your opinion, what technological innovation played the largest role in determining the outcome of the war? Next, under the heading, How will the audience respond?, click the multiple choice option. Begin entering your answers, for example, radar or nuclear power. You can have as many choices as you like. To add more answers, simply click Add an Answer. Then click the Create box on the right. It will bring you to this polling page. It is again time for student interaction. Read over the question and through the answers located down the side. Again, students will submit their answers one of two ways, either through texting or through a computer. Students who are texting will choose a code that corresponds with their answer. For example, code 19359 to submit the answer nuclear power. They will text the code to the number 780-800-5606. Less than 5 seconds later, the answer will show up on the polling page. Those students who chose the computer option will go to www.polleverywhere.com/vote to submit their answer. It will bring students to this webpage. In the text box under the heading Web Response, students will type in the code that corresponds with their answer. For example, 19304 to submit the answer synthetic rubber and oil. They will then press the green Submit Response button. The answer will appear back on the polling page. Now that you've been shown 2 ways to create polls online and 2 ways that students can submit their polling answers, let's go over the benefits of using polleverywhere.com in a lesson. Teachers can use it to ask both simple questions or ones that require deeper thinking. It also allows students who are not comfortable answering questions in front of the class to answer questions with confidentiality. Students will also have fun using technology that is usually banned from the class. It is a great tool to assess students' prior knowledge and also a great tool for doing test review. Use polleverywhere.com to make more engaging and interesting lessons.